Hello guys, welcome to the Shadow Source, your source for all things geek. I'm your host, Brave Shadow, and today we're going to be talking about the Hard Light. It's an exotic auto rifle that is only obtained through pure luck, or in this case, bad luck. As much as I tried to love this weapon, as hard as I tried to make something out of it so it could be viable, I found myself coming up short. So let's check the specs. Alright, so first off we have Volatile Light. Rounds fired from this have no damage fall off, they over-penetrate targets, and they ricochet off of hard surfaces. Next, we have Polygonal Rifling, which increases stability, Alloy Magazine, faster reload when mag is empty, Arc, Solar, and Void Cores, which can be changed going in the menu, and Composite Stock, which basically slightly increases your stability and slightly increases your handling speed. So it sounds pretty awesome, right? Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's see how it fares in Crucible. It was a hit or miss. The Hard Light wasn't as consistent as I hoped it would be, as this weapon was supposed to have no damage fall off, over-penetrate targets, but I found myself being outgunned by other auto rifles with worse perks. Now, for a weapon to carry the title exotic, I felt it was very mediocre. Though I tried to doctor the situation by adding mods to my equipment to improve the handling and the recoil. I noted a huge performance boost, but when you get down to the sheer numbers, you still find yourself being bested by other auto rifles like Uriel's Gift. Though it wasn't all doom and gloom, for this weapon, when used in close quarters, acts like a submachine gun, and that's where it shines. Now if you try to use it at long distances, you're going to find yourself having so little stability to be able to shoot anything in the first place. Another bonus is being able to use this weapon to complete challenges in the Crucible that require elemental final blows, at which you can switch through all three elements, though make sure to do it before your match starts or in between deaths. Alright, so when it comes to PvE, the weapon does a little bit better, especially in the DPS, but it still falls short. It does consistent damage from long distances, but the problem resides in the ability to switch elements, as it becomes tedious and life-threatening. As you scurry over to cover to change elements, a Hive Knight shoots by a nearby wall and kills you with splash damage. Taking out hordes of enemies, I found myself running out of ammo really fast. It might have been a personal issue, so take that with a grain of salt. If this weapon shared the same ability as the Borealis sniper rifle, then this would be a must-use for Nightfall's raids and any PvE activity. Though I cannot warrant using this weapon when there are better energy weapons at your disposal. Overall, on paper, this weapon should be useful, or even OP. I mean, the weapon itself looks so freaking awesome. I love the aesthetics of this weapon, and I hate to say it, but it might be one of those exotics that are just okay-ish, as it has utility, but it's a hassle to use. You don't even get damage from the over-penetration. The ricochet rounds aren't even fine-tuned enough to be viable in PvP or PvE. And you practically have no damage fall off, but it doesn't mean jack shit if you can't hit the broadside of a barn with it. I just had really high hopes for this weapon, but it let me down. If you enjoyed my review, go ahead and like this video. If you have something to add, comment. And if you know somebody who would enjoy to see this video, share it. Last but not least, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm posting stuff, and see you later, guys. Brave Shadow out.